Once upon a time, in the land of Britonia, the king's birthday was approaching, and King Edward desired a grand celebration. To encourage participation, he asked the townspeople to each bring a jar of their finest wine. The kingdom prepared for the event with great excitement. Isadora, a very crafty woman, had a precious jar of wine but did not want to share. She hatched a plan to deceive the king. She filled a jar with water, believing that her jar of water would not make a difference when mixed with the exotic wines the other villagers would bring. On the day before the celebration, the townspeople presented their jars of wine to the king. King Edward received the jars with a smile. When they left, the king ordered the wine to be mixed in a magnificent, golden container. As he watched the liquid flow, the wine seemed lighter than normal wine. The king took a sip, and to his surprise, the mixture tasted just like water because almost everybody had the same idea as Isadora. King Edward was sad that his subjects had tried to trick and embarrass him on his birthday. The king decided to teach them a lesson. He locked up the wine on the 10th floor and asked the palace cooks to add a colossal amount of pepper to the food. During the event, the king bolted the door and made an announcement that after eating, they would all go upstairs to get some wine. When the banquet began, the guests joyfully devoured their appetizers. However, as they ate from the main course, some began to cough and sweat, while others shed a tear or two and were confused. They queued up to the 10th floor in an attempt to reach the wine jars. They spent several hours unlocking the heavily bolted door. A wave of realization swept through the hall. They all realized how their trickery had affected each one. Moral of the story: when asked to do something, do it with all honesty.